This is Simply Owl.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Happy New Year, it's 2026. And if you're like me, you're probably scrolling through your feed, seeing all these posts about people crushing their goals already. New cars, dream jobs, six-figure side hustles. And you're sitting there thinking, what am I even doing? Well, today's video is all about that feeling and how to flip it on its head. The title:
Every human has their own timeline.
Stick around because I'm sharing my own story. Some real facts and ideas that might just change how you see your life. This isn't fluffy motivation, it's straight talk. Let's dive in. First off, picture this. You're 25, grinding at a job that's okay, but not great. And bam, your old high school buddy posts about closing on a house. Or that influencer you follow is traveling the world at 22, funded by their passive income. You start wondering, why not me? Am I behind? I get it, because that's been me for years. I'm 26 now, and yeah, I had those nights staring at my phone, feeling like a total loser. But here's the thing, comparing your chapter 5 to someone else's chapter 20 is a recipe for misery. Everyone's got their own path, their own lessons, and their own speed. And today, we're unpacking why that's not just okay, it's how the world actually works. Let me get real with you. A couple years back, I was obsessed with social media trends. TikTok, Instagram, you name it. I'd see these young entrepreneurs making bank in their early 20s, and it would hit me hard. Why am I still figuring things out? Shouldn't I be further along? I was working a regular job, trying side hustles that flopped, and it felt like everyone else was lapping me. I even started copying what I saw online, dropping money on courses that promised quick riches. Spoiler, it didn't work. I ended up stressed, broke, and more lost than ever. What turned it around? Well, at some point, I realized I was treating life like a race where everyone's starting line is the same. But it's not. My path taught me patience, resilience, stuff that those overnight successes might have missed. Now, I focus on my own story. And guess what? Things are moving. Slowly, sure, but in a way that feels right. It's not about ignoring progress. It's about enjoying the ride without constantly looking sideways. Speaking of rides, if life was a car race, I would be the guy in the beat-up Honda, waving at the Lamborghinis flying by. Hey, at least my gas mileage is better. They're probably broke from all those pit stops. Okay, let's back this up with some facts because I promised no BS. First, success doesn't have a deadline. Look at history. Tons of people hit their stride later. For example, Colonel Sanders started KFC at 65. He was collecting social security checks before that fried chicken empire took off. Or take Vera Wang. She designed her first wedding dress at 40 after a career in figure skating and editing. Now she's a fashion icon. And Sam Walton? He opened the first Walmart at 44. These aren't exceptions. They're proof that timelines vary. I dug into some research here. According to a study from the Census Bureau and economists, the average age when people become millionaires in the US is around 62. Yeah, you heard that right. Not 25, not 30, but 62. Most build wealth slowly through steady work, saving, and smart choices over decades. Now compare that to the highlight reels on social media, where it seems like everyone's a crypto whiz kid by 20. But stats from a 2023 Fidelity report show only about 1% of millionaires are under 30. The rest? They're playing the long game. Now, why does comparison mess us up so bad? Science has answers. A 2024 study in the Journal of Happiness Studies found that heavy social media use increases feelings of inadequacy by 40%. Because we're only seeing curated wins, not the struggles. It's called upward social comparison. Psychologists say it tricks our brains into thinking everyone's ahead, which kills motivation. Instead of creating, we consume more, scrolling endlessly. But flip it. A Harvard study on longevity showed that people who focus on their own goals and relationships live longer and happier. It's not woo-woo, it's data. Let's compare paths to drive this home. Think about athletes versus artists. In sports like gymnastics, peak performance is often in the teens or 20s. Your body just moves that way. But in business or writing, authors like J.K. Rowling published Harry Potter at 32 after rejections and tough times. Or in tech, Mark Zuckerberg started Facebook young, yeah. But Reed Hastings co-founded Netflix at 37 after selling a software company. Different fields, different timelines. Even in nature, oak trees take 20 to 30 years to mature and produce acorns, while bamboo shoots up in weeks after years underground. Same idea. Growth looks different for everyone. This ties into some deeper thinking, but I'll keep it simple, no fancy terms. Philosophers, like the Stoics guys, like Marcus Aurelius from ancient Rome. He talked about controlling what you can and ignoring the rest. He was an emperor, dealing with wars and plagues. Yet, he wrote about focusing on your own actions, not others' opinions. In today's world, that means tuning out the noise and owning your narrative. You're the main character in your story, not a sidekick in someone else's. Another angle, think of life as a custom video game. Everyone's level is designed for them. Some have early boss fights that build skills fast, others grind side quests for years. If you keep pausing to check other players' scores, you will never level up. And happiness? It's not about reaching the end, it's about feeling good in the middle. Research from positive psychology, like Martin Seligman's work, shows contentment comes from progress at your pace, not matching someone else's. So celebrate small wins. That workout you stuck to, the skill you're learning, it's compound interest for life. And if you're worried about being behind, remember, at age 23, Oprah was fired from her first TV job. Now she's Oprah. If she can bounce back, you can too. Unless you're set back spilling coffee on your laptop. Then yeah, that's on you. But seriously, it's not even about money or fame. Maybe your timeline is about building a family, or mastering a hobby, or just finding peace. Whatever it is, own it. Don't be a passive consumer of everyone else's highlights. Create your own. So, as we kick off 2026, remember, your timeline is yours. Stop the comparisons, focus on your path, and watch things unfold. It might not be flashy, but it will be real. If this hit home, drop a like. Subscribe for more no-nonsense talks. And share this with a friend who is feeling stuck. They might thank you later. Or hey, share it to roast me. I don't mind as long as it sparks a convo. What do you think? Have you ever felt behind? Comment below. Thanks for watching, and here is to your timeline. Peace out.